actual story is as such.
Okay. So we have a great trip in California. We're headed home.
We had stopped at some friend's house in Arizona. They had all previously had the flu, like within 24 hours or so.
Stay a couple days, eat a big breakfast, take off.
It's a 24-hour drive home. We basically drive it straight through. We don't stop to stay anywhere.
We leave their house early. They stayed the night with them. We leave their house the next morning.
We're driving. It's starting to get dark at nighttime. We're going to try to make it all the way home.
We ended up staying a night in a hotel, which is not something that we normally do, but we did it this time.
And this hotel has nothing in the town. I mean, nothing. They have a Walmart, a dollar store, and a Denny's.
The kids are like, we're starving. So we stop at this Denny's.
Yes, we understand that that is a mistake. It was one that we made, though, so we'll just skim past that.
So we go into the Denny's, and we are starving.
First of all, we get in there, service horrible. Food's horrible.
We get our food, and all of our drinks and our water smell like sewer. And we were like, oh, we can't do this. We can't do this.
It was like really gross. There were like roaches and stuff everywhere. It was like so repulsive.
There's roaches running around, all kinds of badness in this place. We eat anyway because everybody's starving.
And we still ate there.
So some of us ordered some extra stuff to drink. The others that had water ended up not drinking the water. We ate our food and we left. We all kind of started that evening of we're tired. We decided we're going to get up early that morning and head on back to Oklahoma.
And I woke up around like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was nauseous. I was sick. I was like, I am not going to make this. So I went in this hotel bathroom and like sat on the ground, cried, heaved, felt like trash.
I am woken up to Megan, Mom, I just threw up.
Mom, I just puked. Like, we have like another 20 hours home and I'm out, not doing well.
I'm like, what? Yeah, I just threw up 2 times. Well, Megan, why didn't you wake me up? Well, because it wasn't that bad, but I don't feel very good.
And so she was like, oh my goodness, like, this is going to suck, but we're going to have to keep going.
And I'm thinking, great. We're in New Mexico, I think. We have a long way home because we had just crossed the border.
We're going to hit this Walmart's and get a bag so people can get sick in with some little trash bags, for the road. We're going to drive the rest of the way home. We're going to make it this time.
We had a long way home. So we decide we go to the Dollar Tree and we get this little bucket that has a lid and these little trash bags.
We're basically really good at getting sick on the road. Not sure why, but that was the plan.
So we get it all lined up. We're ready. And Megan's on one side of the back.
I'm motion sick like nothing else. Like I have been on a boat for like 6 years.
Braden's on one side, Lily's in the middle.
And my sister, or I guess Megan, was sitting to the left of me. I was in the middle because I was the smallest. And then my brother's on the right.
Megan's just kind of sitting there like, oh, I don't feel very good. I don't feel very good.
Looking half green in sickness.
And Lily's in the middle, constantly looking over at Megan like, you'd better not throw up.
I end up throwing up in the car.
Braden's sitting behind me.
We're driving along. Megan's got the little bag with the little trash can, holding it.
Braden starts being like, I'm sick. So
All of a sudden, Braden grabs it out of her hand.
Megan, give me the bucket.
Starts getting sick in this thing in the car.
Also starts projectile vomiting. Like, there's 2 of us, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna make me sick again. Mom starts freaking out because she's like, we're in the middle of construction, we can't stop anywhere.
And Lily's crying in the middle. And she's, I just want out of the car. And it was terrible.
Once Brayden starts throwing up in his bucket, Megan starts throwing up to the left of me. So I'm sitting in the middle while Brayden and Megan are passing this bucket back and forth, throwing it over me so that they can throw up in it. One of the worst experiences of my life.
Okay, so we get that cleaned up. Jeremy and I are like, we just have to get back home. We just got to get back home. These poor kids are crammed in the car. Well,
My mom starts feeling sick.
all of a sudden, I was like, oh, honey, you need to pull over right now. My stomach. Oh, no, can't do this. He gets off as soon as he can. I go into this bathroom. I'm sick to my stomach. Megan's in the stall next to me. Lily's in the car crying. Brayden runs into the men's bathroom. It's a fiasco. I think that we stopped 27 times. I think that was the number, was 27 times. We have to pull over onto a construction site to the portable bathroom in the middle of the road. For one, I don't remember which one of them got sick.
There's an outhouse on the side of the road. Kids are screaming, oh, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick. So we pull over on the side of the highway at this random outhouse so the kids can use the restroom.
Brayden jumps out of the car, starts throwing up on the ground.
All the construction workers are just looking at us and we're pulled off.
Construction workers start laughing at us.
And we're cleaning the car out, getting rid of all the throw up bags, all the smell. The car reeks. We're like, you know what? We're done. We're getting a hotel room.
Megan's sick. Braden's sick. Jenny's sick now. We get a motel room.
We finally are like, you know what? We're calling it a night. We're getting a motel room. Cheapest motel room we could find. Sketchy motel room.
One of the shadiest hotels ever.
When we drop everybody off, me and Lily's like, we're not getting sick.
Brayden and I go and lay down on one bed. Megan lays down on another.
Lily lays on the ground. I think she found a blanket or something.
Jeremy and Lily, who feel fine, head off to go get some food.
I don't know what y'all did at Denny's, but we're not getting sick. Me and Lily is like, let's go get us some dinner. Me and Lily load up in the car. Nothing. Nothing's open. Nothing's around. We spot this Subway.
You make do.
I get what I always get at Subway. Italian BMT, extra meat, and about 3 handfuls of jalapenos. Mistakes have been made. Best sandwich ever made. I've said that for years and years. Best sandwich ever made. All full. Brayden calls while we're at the Subway. He's like, hey, can I go swimming? I was like, no, you're sick and dying. You're the reason why we're in this motel room in the first place.
And Dad was like, you've been throwing up. There's no way you're getting in that pool.
My dad makes this kind of deal with Brayden, if you can put down some food and not eat, or and not get sick at all, then you can come swimming with us.
Me and Lily already got changed to go swimming because that's where we was going. Jumped in, swim around, little hot tub action. Got in this hot tub, and I got this little weird feeling. It was like I was going to get sick.
And we're all vibing, having a good time. My dad's like, I do be feeling kind of sick, though. And I said, what?
I said, time to get out of the hot tub. Lily's looking at all of us like,
About 20 minutes later, Jeremy comes back up and he said, ooh. He just laid on the bed and I was like, what's wrong?
I tell Jenny, I said, man, I'm not feeling good. I might start getting sick.
He said, don't move the bed. I was like, oh, what's happening?
And it flashes through my mind that I just ate this giant Subway sandwich with 1,000 jalapenos on this deal.
Everybody's back in the hotel room. Everybody's in bed. Lily is scared she's going to get sick.
I'm super homesick. I do remember, though, that Mom got me these, little Disney dominoes that we still have. Our family collects dominoes. And so I know we still have them. And I remember playing with them while I slept on the floor. because everyone else was sick.
And she's just laying there and coloring and doing her thing. I run to the bathroom and I'm sitting on the toilet, not feeling very good.
I fall asleep by this point. The next sound that I am woken up by,
Brayden is yelling at me, talking, "Mom, get out right now, get out." I was like, "Brayden, I can't get out of the bathroom right now." I said, "You're gonna have to grab a trash can." And then he commences to getting sick. It was a horrible scene. Lily is crying. "I just want to go home. You guys are making me upset and scared. I just want to get out of here."
I said, "No way, Josie. I'm not having this."
Then all of a sudden,
and Dad flashes out of nowhere.
My dad gets sick, which is no bueno.
So I'm like, I don't throw up well.
Jeremy busts in the door.
When it happens, I have super strong stomach muscles, and it is horrible.
He's like, "I'm going to get sick right now."
I don't do it. I hold my breath. I do whatever I gotta do not to get sick.
And so stuff happens. We won't discuss that.
Throw up everywhere, sickness everywhere, the disease.
Then we come back out. Everybody's back in bed again.
So I lay down in the bed, and I'm doing my breathing. I just can't do it. I can't get sick. Everybody else is getting sick. Everybody's in and out of the bathroom.
Jeremy's back up and in the bathroom. He's sitting on the toilet this time. And then I was like, "Oh no, this isn't happening." So I'm banging on the door. "You've got to hurry. I've got to go right now and I can't make it."
Finally, it happens, and I'm in a bind. Once I get to the point where it's going to happen, there's no stopping it.
He gets off the toilet into the bathtub. I get on the toilet.
Worst case scenario, this deal was horrible. There's like 2 inches of chewed up Subway sandwich in this tub. I have parts of jalapenos dangling out of my nose, in my mouth.
And all Jeremy could say is, "The jalapenos are coming out of my nose."
I've purged my whole system of any kind of food, any kind of Subway.
And Brayden, you can hear him really loud going, "That sound is making me..."
Disgusting.
And then you hear Brayden start throwing up.
There I was, still not sick, only homesick, just sad because my family is repulsive.
This trip home's been like 3 days now.
Megan's asleep, and I don't know how she slept through all of it.
I was in a fever dream in a daze.
We finally got everything out of our systems for the most part.
And I just go back to sleep. I was like, I'm done. I'm passed out. I think Lily was like weeping in the corner.
But you know what? Lily never got sick. Not once.
I don't know why I didn't get it. Probably because I just got like some pancakes or something.
We get up the next morning. I called the hotel staff and I said, "You guys need to bring me some cleaners."
They're like, "We'll just give y'all a new room and clean that room up." And we was like, "No, y'all don't want this. Y'all don't want us messing up another room."
I said, "Oh no." I told him, I said, "I'm leaving this door open. Nobody come in here for I don't know how long."
We made it through the night. The next day, everybody's looking like death trying to get in the car.
And then we dip, and we drove the rest of the way home.
And we hurried as quickly as we could back to Oklahoma. And by the time we got back, everybody was feeling better.
Make it home. The next day I had to get up and go to work.
We finally made it home.
I hadn't eaten a Subway sandwich probably 3 years after that.
Our family has never been to Denny's after that point. Like, I honestly don't even remember what Denny's is like. But yeah, that's the story.
That's the story.
So yeah, that was our California trip. But it was rank. It was bad. It was horrible. So
It was horrible.
It's horrible.
Like, it was horrible.
It was horrible.